know, Moses and all those guys were hundreds of years old.
Hi, Carol.
I don't want to be hundreds.
We're gonna get started in just a minute. Can you see me? All right, good. I can't hear you yet.
Okay, now I'm muted, sorry.
Now I got you. Okay. I'm just gonna make you bigger over here.
Oh, that's okay. You don't have to make me bigger.
Well, so everybody can see you, because I've kind of moved it today so you can see the room. So I'm just gonna sit down just to see where everybody, can you see?
I can see, yeah, I can see. Hi, hi.
Lysine, which I've been taking for years. I used to get these like ulcers in my throat. I think my allergies and postnasal drips. So I started taking lysine years ago. I don't get them anymore, which all helps with cold sores. But there was an article in People's Pharmacy about that they think they've done research before on this and it was never really that conclusive, but they think lysine might prevent, like they think the herpes virus might contribute to Alzheimer's. And
Oh,
lysine prevents the herpes virus.
yeah.
Oh,
That's good. And it also helps with bones, believe it or
Does it?
not. Yeah,
Okay.
and like one of those things that's not
Yeah.
really known, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So welcome, everybody. So Carol, can you hear me speak okay?
Real great. Absolutely. I can hear everybody.
Awesome. All right, well, welcome for our celebration of 2022. It's great. So we call it a celebration because it's definitely not like graduation, because life is ongoing, right? Learning is ongoing, growing and transforming is ongoing. It doesn't stop. So I just want to think about it as a nice celebration. So I'm going to make this very to the authenticity of like how I like to do it. So we're going to do back to I am Sister Goddess, or you could say say your name, give yourself your affirmation. The affirmation, whatever pops in, it doesn't have to be one you used before. It can be whatever one that you feel good with today. And then a brag. And you know, typically when we have our meetings, I'm going to ask for a little bit more from you all today. I want to brag about something, and some of you might be like, oh, it's really hard to figure out, but something good that you've done for you. I want a brag that's, you know, and sensitive, maybe about around your health, around loving yourself, around, you know, your story, or how your story is changing. So, and then we'll go to the next person. So does that sound good?
Sounds great.
All right, so let's all stand up. Carol, you too.
Okay.
Even though, because this is what I know. The more that we can get in our bodies, the more we're going to get it into the subconscious, the more we're going to be able to get changes. And right now, hey, happy Women's Day, by the way. It's great, right? And then today's Dietitian Day as well.
Oh,
So-
happy Dietitian Day.
Thank you. So great day, but this is what I also know is women, we want to play small. We don't want to brag for fear of that. So we are getting back in that practice, because I'm tired of COVID. I'm tired of being, no offense, Carol, I love you being here, but it's nice to have everybody here, because I do better with people. And I really like this process of us introducing ourselves in this way. So I'll start. Hi, I am Sister Goddess Georgia, and I am divinely guided. And my brag is I have been so good to myself in so many ways. When I find, and this is about me and my story, deep stuff, when I'm finding myself in going down a negative path, and like, you know, that I'm not good enough, or I'm not enough, you know, generally that's the story. I have been able to keep right then and there, be like, oh no, that's a choice. You don't have to, you know, and I feel really, really good about that. And I can just shift it around. What can you do? And I'm practicing that really, really closely, where I know in the past few months, because of whatever COVID, whatever reason, it was really easy to dance in that. Hi, thanks for coming. Hi, this is Heather, everybody. Some of you speaking to her on the phone. And this is Jack.
Hi,
Jack. So if you all want to join us, and we're just gonna right now, but you have to kind of play along with us. We're just introducing ourselves, and yeah, if you feel up for it, you don't have to, Jack, but we'll make mom, because it's good for mom. All right, so that's my brag for today. Would you go next?
Oh, okay.
Hello.
I'm gonna say it just because I've never said it,
Okay.
what you said. I am Sister Goddess Joanne. Sounds weird.
Okay, it says,
What you
okay.
think of that, Jack?
And then after the affirmation, you could say, whatever she says, you say, you are, like, so that's the next step. So go ahead.
And I am the healthiest I've ever been.
Ooh, yes, you are.
Yeah.
And you said a phrase that I wanted to use too, is that I've made so many positive changes about myself, or however you said it was similar to mine. I've just been so good to myself over the past couple of years, and I'm feeling all the results of that, like from sleeping, like I don't know, everything, eating differently, and not watching the news, like and listening to different music, like so many parts of my life, not using the Teflon pans, like so many things are different. And it's all come together that somebody in a Zoom meeting I was in this morning said, I made a comment during the meeting and someone said, I feel like it's like you're floating and we're all treading water. And that's how I feel. Like somehow I'm just like, I don't know, and I'm floating, enjoying life versus like whatever, So,
Yeah, you've designed it.
Yay.
Congratulations. That is
Yeah.
beautiful. And thanks for sharing that with us.
Sure.
Because that's the thing. And in general, like, I was with somebody today on, I was on a call today and somebody was saying that his son, he's noticing his son, he's playing baseball. And because he's on a team with people that are not as good as him, he's playing down, right? And so, yeah, like that's a perfect example. Like you didn't have to share that with everybody, I'm floating, right? I'm on top of the world.
Right.
Yeah.
I know,
That's
I
great.
feel guilty sometimes because people are having a hard time, but I had a hard time till now.
Exactly.
So,
It was
if I
great.
could do it, you can do it.
That's great.
I'm Dawn. Oh, wait, what am I?
Sister Goddess.
I am Sister Goddess Dawn, and I am determined to keep going.
Yes, you are so determined.
And my brag is that I keep pushing myself, even though I don't want to do X, whatever the task is. I don't want to run around at lunch like a mad woman and go to the bank because somebody's doing fraud on my bank account. And I don't want to, but I go because I was always like, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do that next
You
week.
stop
I'll do that
procrastinating.
So
Great.
I'm getting better at pushing myself to do things.
That's a great brag.
So that's good.
I am Sister Goddess Janine. Never said that before either.
Yay.
I am getting back on the path to health and wellness.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Just taking walks more regularly, not real long, but trying to take them several days a week. And today, instead of running around and doing something that I needed to do in between, I volunteer at the cat shelter, came home, had lunch, said I should go do some stuff, but I was exhausted. So I laid down. I allowed myself to lay down, which is amazing for me because
That
I'm
is
not one that gives into
beautiful.
that usually. So
It's a perfect day for
Yeah.
that,
Yes,
right?
it was.
That's such a good day.
And real quick, as a side note, I was telling Joanne, I've been really exhausted the past week or so, and I belong to a COVID survivor website, and they think this is long haul after almost 2 weeks I had it. But they think, because 2 weeks ago I had headaches for about 10 days. And they assure me that this problems I'm having, it's going to pass hopefully, but it's long haul. So you know what?
Wow.
I'm giving into it right now.
Yeah. So
That's
Jane,
a
just
good
for
thing.
clarity, you're saying no matter how old you are, it's okay to take a nap sometimes?
Absolutely,
Love
absolutely.
naps. I love naps.
Yeah. I'm not the nap type. I was like,
I'm not either.
in the morning, my eyes open and I pop out of bed, and a lot of days I want to stretch and I totally forget
But
'cause
yeah,
I'm
this
already
is
running.
good, but so now
But-
you're trying a different approach, right?
Yes.
You've gone that
Mhm.
approach of not giving in, not giving in.
Right.
Now you're like, it's almost like you gave permission,
Mhm.
like you got
Yeah.
outside note, okay, this might be a long haul, but and regardless how it came, it doesn't matter, but you've made that shift. And
Yeah.
this is what I've learned is we can make that shift just think about it. Like the thermostat. I see Heather came in the other day. And I saw her push the button, just 1 degree, but that 1 degree made her feel so much better. But when we can make shifts like that, just 1 degree,
Mhm.
it's a different perspective. Everything's different,
Giving
right?
yourself permission.
Yeah. So that is great because now we're going to see what unfolds for you. I think
Mhm.
it's going to be really, really good. Yeah. I love it.
Mhm.
Hello, I am Sister Goddess Lisa, and I am able to commit to myself.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. And my brag is that I committed for another year of getting back on track and getting healthy. And I'm also bragging because I have, about 3 weeks ago, I decided that's it, I'm gonna start exercising in the morning, and I have been diligent doing that.
Good.
So,
So
that's-
good. So good.
So that's my brag.
Great.
I'm gonna jump on board with the Sister Goddess.
Yes, yes.
Kelly, Sister Goddess Kelly.
Mhm.
I am a peaceful person,
Yes, you are.
and I have to say my brag is mainly, like, I guess within the last few weeks, especially, I've been trying to kind of embrace my own process and just kind of be okay with change and let go of some control and trust myself and trust the universe. And I think it's just kind of like, that's why I feel at peace, I think, because I'm like embracing my own journey and my own process, and kind of loving the in-between, the transition phases, where before that would have unraveled me. So right now, I think that that's kind of where I'm growing, just to be able to like embrace that uncertainty.
Yeah.
and-
So trust the process. Let's all say it
Yeah.
together. Trust the
the
process.
yeah.
I
Right?
was just picturing you with
Yeah.
a sail, like that saying about the sailboat, and the wind will take you, but
Yeah,
you're in control of the sail, but then the wind takes you, and you're trusting that.
it's like a really good feeling.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's a really good feeling, and you're
Yeah.
doing it so young, right? Everybody
Mhm,
should do it so
yes.
young. It's great. So Heather, do you feel comfortable?
Sure. I'm gonna say affirmation and a brag.
Mhm.
I think, Sister Goddess Heather, I'll join everybody. Come here.
Oh,
So
You don't have to be a sister goddess. John.
you don't have to do that.
My affirmation is, I think, a work in progress. Obviously, the last couple years, I made a big life change, and I'm still working through that. So, and then I guess my brag is kind of like on Lisa's train. I guess I committed a few weeks ago to going to the gym Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and yoga Saturday, Sunday, and this is my 3rd week of doing it. So
Yay.
that
Hey,
makes me go. He reminds me. He knows my schedule. So.
He's always said that to you when you
Yeah,
first
don't believe any of this.
You wanna come live with me, Jack?
Yeah.
Somebody to whip my ear.
Carol, are you ready to go?
oh, yes, I've never said I'm a goddess, so I love it. I'm Carol, Sister Carol Goddess, okay. And
Ooh.
yes, and everybody, it's so nice to see you. It's so nice to be in person with all of you. I mean, I know I'm on Zoom, but it's so nice to see the meeting in person. And everybody looks nice.
Thank you.
I am worthy of a healthy life. And my
Yes, you
brag
are.
is, yes, and my brag is that I have been so compliant on, I started the cleanse, I don't even know, because I'm kind of foggy, like 5 days ago, and I have been so compliant on this. I've drank all the water and I feel horrible, but I'm doing it. And
But you look so good.
oh, I know. I
But she
know.
knows, that's the thing. She knows that she's gonna get to the other side. Why? Why? I want you to tell me, why do you know you're gonna get to the other side?
Because I did it before and I've already lost. I mean, the scale is going down, which is very encouraging. And today, you know, I'm very weak, but it's great. I mean, I know this is going to work. And Georgia, just one, I apologize, all you ladies, just one question. I know I cut these pills down in the morning. Should I keep taking them till they're gone or should I stop at 7
Take them
days?
till they're gone.
Okay, thank you.
No, I love what she said, right? Nothing happens. There's no success. There's no results until we believe. She's saying, I mean, that's a perfect example. I feel horrible.
Yeah.
I'm so weak and I'm so happy. Like, you know, and Jack's probably like, what the heck is love it. So, but that's the key. We have to, whenever I tell you I have a lesson and we're learning about something and you have something you want to accomplish, you don't want to focus on the how until you know that you believe in yourself. Because if not, it's just a wasted exercise, right? You got to spend the time, just like we did last night, right? We put our hand out, and when we closed our eyes and we imagined our arm going around, the next time we did it, our arm went a lot further, right? Like that was because we visualized, we believed, right? So we want to like just keep remembering that. So
Can I say two more positive things?
Yeah.
Okay. It's, all of you ladies have done so much to encourage, and I don't think this group would be this group without all the ladies. And the other thing, Lisa Taylor suggested, I think at the last meeting when, see, I'm losing her name, ran it. Come on.
Really,
She's,
She's right
Well,
here, Kelly.
I know she's right there. That's what I mean. I'm like foggy. I'm not.
That's okay. That's okay.
But anyway,
okay.
what she said about that app that sends you positive feedback. I never spend money for apps. I love it. and it just doings you this nice positive statement all through the day. I think it's fabulous. So I just thank you, Lisa.
Thank you for saying that, because I know that Lisa said that, but I never downloaded it.
Yeah.
And so thank you for reminding us all to get that IM app. I
It
think
is really great. It's terrific.
it's terrific. Guess what we're doing tonight? We're playing an IM game. Yay. So those of you that have been practicing with it, it's going to be really easy. This is good. So, okay. Do you guys have a few minutes to wait? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play the game so everybody can get back seated down. You too, Carol.
Okay.
And then we can get another chair. So we've all played, going on road trips, right? And we play like vegetables or fruits, like, and we go down the alphabet, or we might do cars, or, So we're gonna do that same thing, going down the alphabet, but I am. And we're gonna just go around, and we're going to, because of the memory thing, and I think this is just for all of us, it's just good. So I think it's not a lot of us, but we're gonna just go and do all the way down. We'll see how it goes. If we find that we have trouble, everybody will help that person out. Like, we don't need to, does that sound okay?
Sounds great.
All right, so who wants to start? We're gonna start with A.
What is it?
So it's okay, so we're gonna play an IM game. So it's just like when we play those car games, so we have to like have an adjective, but the sentence an adjective, A adjective, a B adjective, C adjectives. So are we on board that we each say the one before, like?
You know how to play this.
Yeah.
All of them.
Okay.
Yeah, is that-
This is games you played. before.
Let's,
Yeah, we could
Okay,
try.
we could try, we'll see how we go. I
You
mean,
listen.
and then
I
like
think
we
you're good
get,
at
or
this.
I don't know, wherever we start, so like,
I'll start.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, then how about that? We'll have,
I've been racking my brain.
but
for
we could
days.
have Carol start
Okay,
as well.
okay.
How about, yeah, we'll have
All right,
Carol
well,
then you.
start.
Carol, are you okay with starting?
Absolutely. I am amazing.
Woo-hoo! Love it. So then I guess, will we go clockwise? Is that-
Yeah,
that's
right.
Or you go next. You
Oh,
go
boy,
next. and
that's
then I
really
can
gonna
finish.
That's gonna
Sorry.
get very
Yeah.
confusing.
All right,
So we'll just go with this.
Yeah.
I am barbaric. No, I'm kidding. I am.
So say the
I'm
A
beautiful.
first.
You have to
Oh, I
say
am.
A, and
I
then
am amazing. I am beautiful.
Beautiful.
I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am caring.
Amazing. I am beautiful. I am caring. I am.
B.
Ooh, I am.
I know one for her. Can I give her one?
Sure, yeah,
Daring.
Okay, I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am caring. I am daring. I am excellent.
Ooh,
you can do it, buddy.
Love it.
I am.
I'm amazing. I am
Beautiful.
beautiful. I'm caring. I'm daring. I am excellent.
F. Was it? I am something with an F.
I'm funny.
Oh, I love it. I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am caring. I am daring. I am excellent. I am funny, and I am gorgeous.
I am amazing and beautiful and caring and daring and excellent and funny and gorgeous and holistic.
Very good.
Really?
God, you're so
I
really
am
super smart.
right. Okay. I am amazing, beautiful, caring, daring, excellent, funny, gorgeous, holistic, independent.
Oh.
Very good, very good.
There you go back.
Carol, can you
Sure. So wait, J, right, comes next, J. I am amazing, I'm beautiful, I'm caring, I'm daring, I'm excellent, I'm funny, I'm holistic, I'm,
Independent.
what's next? What did I skip?
G?
G, gorgeous, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Gorgeous and independent. No, H, holistic,
Yeah.
independent, and now I need jolly.
There you go.
Jolly.
Well, you will be after 30 days.
I know I will, that's right.
All right, so I'm back to me, right? I am
Oh,
amazing.
no, we have to do it
I am
again.
beautiful, caring, daring, excellent, funny, gorgeous, holistic, independent, jolly, and
Who you are, who you show up every day. D.
I show up every day.
Oh, you're so that. That's who you are. But she comes in always with presents. She's always coming with
Jack wants to
presents.
give a
And,
hint.
okay, go ahead, give her a hint.
Kind.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, let's do this. I am amazing. Amazing, beautiful, caring, daring, excellent, funny, gorgeous, holistic, independent, back to you. Jolly,
Yeah.
jolly, kind, L. I am Lisa.
Oh,
Was that a cop out?
Oh, I love that one, Jack.
Is that
He said loving.
Oh, can I change it? I am loving. I'm gonna change that. I love that.
good?
Okay.
Because Jack is sitting there saying, "Well, she said adjective."
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Adjective.
Noun. Yeah.
It's like this isn't making sense to me.
No, he's thinking, I don't want to say I am Lisa.
Personal noun, right? Is it a personal noun, teacher?
Well, I'm sorry, what?
Your name is a personal noun?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's
That's
just
true.
checking with the teacher. Okay.
All right, somebody go before we forget.
Yeah.
Let's go, let's go.
Wait, don't you stop. We should have flashcards.
Amazing, beautiful, caring, daring, excellent, funny, gorgeous, holistic, independent, jolly, kind, loving. It's all bad with the alphabet.
Yeah, really.
I am magnificent.
Good word.
I am amazing, beautiful, caring, daring, excellent, funny, gorgeous, holistic, independent, jolly, kind, loving, magnificent.
Oh, that's a hard one.
I want to use nice, that's boring. What? Noticeable?
Oh, very good.
I think that's the most important thing that's said. I really do, because we wanna, it's so good. It's so,
You're gonna be an O,
P.
you're gonna be O.
Oh.
You got-
Oh,
I
oh.
am amazing. I am
Don't even know.
you got it. Thank you. It's okay.
beautiful, caring, daring,
Excellent.
excellent, funny, beautiful,
gorgeous.
gorgeous,
H.
holistic, independent, jolly, kind, loving, magnificent, noticeable,
No, you're up. That is a tricky.
outstanding.
Oh, this kid is good.
So I am amazing, beautiful, caring, daring, excellent, funny, gorgeous, holistic, independent, jolly, kind, loving, magnificent, noticeable, outstanding, and P.
I got a good one for you. Close, no, but that's a good one too. I said, I was gonna say powerful.
I was gonna say that too. Okay, good. It just came to me. Powerful.
But she had a good one too for you.
Passionate.
Passionate.
Mm,
I was
too.
thinking peaceful, yeah, with the. pumpkin.
Oh, I like all of them
Yeah,
now.
that's a good one.
Oh,
No, I know, that's a good one.
Precious.
Precious.
Precious is a good
Oh
one.
yeah, if you look behind you, you could always find one.
Well, I'm just gonna do collectively. What do we think? Do we want peace? Do we want power?
I think you're
Powerfully peaceful.
passionate about what you do.
Powerfully
Huh?
peaceful.
Powerfully, passionately peaceful.
Okay, I'm powerfully, passionately
Oh,
peaceful. It's a three-piece.
Right, I am amazing, beautiful, caring, daring. Excellent, funny, gorgeous, holistic, independent, jolly, kind, loving, magnificent, noticeable, standing. I don't know why I want to say ostrich.
I wanted to say octopus, so.
I used to play this a lot with my nieces. and I think We did animals a lot. Okay. Outstanding, powerfully, passionately peaceful, and I am queen.
Good one.
Is it Carol's turn?
No, your turn and then Carol.
Your turn.
Good try,
I am amazing, beautiful, caring, daring, excellent, funny, gorgeous, holistic, independent, jolly, kind, loving, magnificent, noticeable, outstanding, passionately peaceful. Wait, what was it?
Powerfully, passionately peaceful.
Powerfully, passionately peaceful. Queen. And let me think. Restful. No.
Radiant?
Oh,
Radiant.
radiant.
That's a
That's a
great
good one,
one.
radiant.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Radiant.
Go, Carol, good luck.
Okay, I'm amazing.
Yeah.
I think I might be doing the same thing if I was.
She's foggy.
I am amazing. I'm beautiful. I'm caring, daring, excellent, funny, gorgeous, holistic, independent, jolly, kind, loving, magnificent, noticeable, outstanding, powerfully peaceful, but queen, I like that one. Oh my goodness, what did you just say? Restful? No, radiant,
Yes.
radiant, and S, a star. I'm a star.
Nice. Beautiful.
Okay. So Yeah.
Figure out where it's gonna land.
It's ridiculous. We can
I don't have to
remember the
do it
words, we
again.
just can't think of new ones. All right, I am amazing, beautiful, caring, daring. Was it? No.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Funny.
Funny, gorgeous, holistic, independent, jolly, kind, loving, magnificent, noticeable, outstanding, powerfully, passionately peaceful, queen, radiant, a star, and
I'm thinking. no, I'm
I
just
have a couple. Tenacious, trusting.
tenacious, I like that, tenacious.
Okay, alrighty. I am
Amazing.
amazing. Amazing, beautiful. Hold on, how we went like this, okay, amazing, beautiful, caring. Oh my gosh, why am I forgetting? I have it all in my head.
Take a deep breath.
Daring, excellent, funny, gorgeous, holistic, independent, jolly,
Okay.
Always be.
kind, loving, magnificent, noticeable, outstanding, powerfully peaceful, no, powerfully, passionately peaceful, queen, radiant, star, tenacious, unique.
Oh,
I love that.
yes.
Amazing, beautiful, caring, daring, excellent, funny, gorgeous, holistic, independent, jolly, jolly. I keep wanting to say joyful for some reason for that one. Jolly, kind, loving, magnificent, noticeable, outstanding, powerfully, passionately peaceful, queen, radiant, star, tenacious, unique, vulnerable.
Oh my gosh, these are so good.
Okay. I am amazing, beautiful, caring, daring, excellent, funny, gorgeous, holistic, independent, jolly, kind, loving, magnificent, noticeable, outstanding, powerfully, peacefully, passionate, queen, radiant, star, tenacious, unique, vulnerable. W.
Who gets next?
Jack.
Do you have one?
Oh, yeah, I need one for W first.
Yeah.
See, I think X you could get away with saying like extra something. As a role, like, one to X.
W.
W.
Wonderful.
Whimsical?
Whimsical.
I like that.
All right, Jack, you ready, though? Let's do this.
I am amazing, beautiful, caring, daring, excellent, funny, beautiful,
Gorgeous.
gorgeous, independent,
Hold on. Gorgeous, holistic.
holistic, independent, jolly, kind, loving, magnificent, noticeable, outstanding,
Powerful.
powerfully, peaceful, clean, radiant, a star,
Tenacious. that's a hard one.
tenacious,
Unique.
unique,
Whimsy.
wonderful,
Yeah, good job. Whimsical.
whimsical,
So here's a word, if you want to look at this, and what it means is friendly to strangers. Do you know how to say it?
Are you even looking at it?
You can.
Oh.
She was probably taught not to be friendly to strangers.
Is it like a silent thing? I don't. Oh, it says pronunciation.
I don't think we even know this
It's
word.
a Greek word. Do you know how to pronounce it?
I don't know if it's xenodokial. Would you say it was that?
Teachers know that word? I don't know that word.
Teachers, do you know that word?
What is that?
No,
What,
don't.
don't hit too much, no. Don't hit that. No, because I don't know. Say it.
But so friendly to strangers, let's like think about it. I heard what Janine said and that makes sense, but we want to also like go around the world and actually be friendly to strangers because people are
Yes.
suffering, people are afraid, and that can be that one thing that changes their day, and focus.
we can't get back from
For what?
to all the words.
The words.
Do you want me to do something different? You want to go back?
Yeah. Oh.
I just,
Oh.
yeah, so do you want to see this again or?
Are
Yeah.
you gonna try it?
We could sound it out a little bit.
No, it's hard. That's.
Z, would we say the X?
Yeah,
be a Z.
Z, right? So Xeno,
Oh.
Xenodokial. Xenodokial.
Xenodokial.
I'm Xenodokial.
We'll all get good at
Yes,
it
you
at
are.
the end. There we go.
Remember that one.
Xenodokial.
We all learned a new word today.
And then, so why?
Mhm.
Okay. So I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am caring. D. What's D?
Rhymes with caring.
Daring. Okay, daring. Isn't that funny having like those brain moments? Excellent, funny, gorgeous, holistic, independent, jolly, kind, loving, magnificent, noticeable, outstanding, powerfully, passionately, peaceful, queen, radiant, unique.
No,
Unique.
No,
S.
Star.
Oh, star. Star, tenacious, unique, vulnerable, whimsical,
And now's the bun.
and then xenodokial,
Right.
Xenodokial, and why?
Young.
Oh, Jack, always good for a compliment.
Go with young. Does that feel like something we all feel?
Youthful.
Youthful,
Good job.
youthful.
Good start.
I like it. Okay, youthful.
Bounced off of that.
You got people on track.
All right, I
Okay,
am
she's the last one.
Amazing, beautiful, caring, daring, excellent, funny, gorgeous, holistic, independent, jolly, kind, loving, and magnificent, noticeable, outstanding, powerfully, passionately peaceful. I'm queen, I am radiant, I'm a star, I'm tenacious, unique, vulnerable, whimsical, xenodokial,
Yeah.
youthful, is that what you said? And I am exactly where I need to be.
Perfect. I love it. That's great.
Somebody
Oh
else
my
has
gosh.
a great-
Zealous.
That's perfect.
Zealous is a
There you
good
go.
word.
So that was fun.
That
Did
was
you
a lot
like
of
it?
fun.
Yeah, that's good. Good. So I think while we're feeling good and we're smiley, we should take a group picture since we didn't get one to do. So Carol, you okay with just being there? I'm gonna put you in the group picture too.
You are? Oh,
Yep.
that's okay.
It's okay. I'm just gonna hold the computer. You probably won't see much of you. So
Okay.
I'm gonna ask either Jack or Heather.
Where
And
you
we're gonna go,
Who's that?
actually, let's
Yeah.
go this way. This is a good way.
Yeah, that's it, because we need, maybe like, so the piece isn't behind you, otherwise it's this side. So move this way. So the pieces, yeah.
This way. So
Yeah,
the piece
so
is
the
behind
piece is
us.
behind
All
you.
of us?
Oh, yeah, this will
Like
be
that,
good.
Yeah.
Should I move this chair though? Is this,
Well, no, I can.
You're
go
blocking
over
the
there.
chair.
okay, it's okay?
Yeah,
Alright.
I mean, it would be better if the chair wasn't there, but. Yeah, that's a
You
nice
wanna be in there
background.
with us?
All you.
Wait, let me get my glasses on. Not that I have any makeup on.
You ready? 1, 2. Yeah, let's go with that in the back.
And then can we do one more? Like,
Yeah.
Dawn, can you put your arms up? All right,
we do
there
it
we
here?
go.
Or just
Yeah,
me?
all of us. That's great, great.
1, 2.
I am amazing,
There you go.
beautiful, Carrie, Carrie. Great, thanks Carol for your picture.
No problem.
That was fun.
Good. So there is a few snacks. I'm sorry, Carol, you're gonna have to eat them. You're on your day 5 anyway.
Did you
But
bake these,
di-
did you bake these cookies?
I did not. Cassidy did, and she
Oh,
wanted me to let
okay.
you know she did. They are gluten-free. They are peanut butter, chocolate chip. They do have eggs,
Do you have a
so
question?
just so you know. So she used maple syrup to sweeten them, and she did cut the rest. So they're not that sweet. I mean, they're okay. But there is oranges and there's a couple
Thank you.
almonds. Dawn brought shrimp. There is a chocolate bar with I forget, quinoa crunch or something
Oh,
like
wow.
Doesn't
that.
matter, honey.
Jack, I mean, George, she was.
Can we play another game?
Oh.
Do you have a suggestion?
They might have like some other stuff they have to do, but if you think of a game, I'm sure
If
they'll
you do
find
want
Oranges are good.
I'll
Oranges
play
have
that.
been great lately, haven't they?
Where's the paper?
in the printer.
Where's the printer?
Behind the desk.
Thank you.
So he fits in anywhere he goes.
Huh?
He fits in anywhere he goes.
Don't have it screwed, right?
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic, thank you.
Okay, I will. Yeah, she was very, I'll make them for you, Mom. I'm like, okay, fine, that sounds good. She wasn't sure about the flour. I tried one. It was okay. I wasn't like,
What kind of flowers you make?
she used a gluten-free blend. I
Okay.
don't necessarily know what that was, but. they're-
Okay.
I mean, it's cookie, right? Like. cookie.
Chocolate bar, where did that come from?
The chocolate bar,
Yeah.
you know where you can buy them is Target.
Oh,
You know, and I sometimes get in these habits that we buy them and then just like have a piece a night. It's kind of like, sometimes that's like my bad go-tos for a while, like after dinner.
I
having
remember doing that, and I forgot, I used to go with the zero, the chocolate
Chocolate
zero.
zero.
Chalk zero, yes.
About that.
But they have, Hugh has, basically it's sweetened with coconut sugar. I'm not gonna say it's not sugar, but it's got the real dark chocolate. They sometimes have it with cashew butter, hazelnut butter, almond butter. They have a salty one that I really like, and that one's the crunch. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I haven't had that one. Did he find?
Oh, you should put
A
a case of
game?
peanut butter on
Yeah,
it.
but
Not today.
no.
Okay, we can do it another day because next year is gonna be filled with fun. We're gonna have
Oh, that's
filled
awesome.
with fun. We're gonna be outside, we're gonna be
Oh, that's
inside,
nice.
we're gonna be together, and it's gonna be fun. Because that's what I keep learning. You know, whatever you want to learn about, the more you get with others, the more you're able to stay connected to that goal and almost feel pulled to it instead of, someday. I'll get to that, right?
Yeah.
But when it's on your mind and it's scheduled in, because a year, like, look, who would thought that's been a whole year that we've been like
Wow.
Who would have thought that it's been 2 years since we shut down the state?
2 years, like right now, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Yep.
Almost.
The school shut down on the 17th, I think.
Crazy.
Yeah. So we do know that like that's important to do. So games are important, right? Like, look, we're gonna all think like that. We were able to tell our in subconscious mind all these wonderful things. How many times did we get to go around? Like 3 or 4. So we got a chance to say that, and that's really good for us. So our like whole psychology. So if there's things like Dawn has been saying, if that you've been procrastinating, go home and do that thing because it's gonna be a lot easier when you're in a state of mind.
Yeah.
And that's really what I
It makes
just
you
wanted
feel good too.
to remind us to. That's where the power comes from, is our state of mind.
Oh,
We can-
absolutely.
We
Yeah.
can accomplish anything when we're coming from that place of power, and we are in control of that state of being. We get to choose it, or we can command it, right? Eventually. But how do we do that? With consistency, right? With practice over and over and over. And it's not like Heather was saying this yesterday. What, it takes 21 days to make a habit, right? I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I remember you were saying the same thing. I'm creating a habit. Yeah, 5:30 every day, but I'm creating a habit. And boy, what happened? Like I feel the best I've ever felt in my whole life. Like, how cool is that, right? And that's all it is. It's just taking that massive action and just being committed to yourself no matter what. Like Carol said it really beautifully. Carol, it's like the most committed I've seen you. I like to be able to say it, like, I feel horrible. I'm so weak. I love it. I feel great. That's the greatest thing, right? But that's where that comes from. So I just wanted to kind of like touch on these things, and that, so it's not that this celebration. I don't want to be like talking. So I'm going to like kind of broke things down about consistency. Does anybody want to talk about or speak to that and consistency in your life? Maybe either positively or like, hey, yeah, I'm not real consistent. Help me out with that, sister goddesses. Help me out. I need that help with that consistency.
Well, I was saying, when were we here last week, right? That I've been consistent with the kitchen. Like, I don't go to bed until the whole kitchen is clean. I don't leave a dirty dish, nothing.
That's great.
So in the morning, when we wake up, it's nice and clean,
I agree with you.
but getting the other people in the house
Mm-hmm.
to do it also is a little bit challenging,
Mm-hmm.
but we're working on it.
Yeah.
But I've been consistent myself, and sometimes it's easy to just, I'll get it in the morning.
But that's the kind of that same thing. When you do that, it sets you wake up and you're starting fresh.
Yes.
So like when you wake up and you have dishes in the sink, you're starting behind the game.
And it
right?
looks nice.
It
Right. It's
feels
like
so
totally
good.
agree with
Yeah,
you.
it looks nice.
Like just like dishes in the dishwasher. I cannot go to bed. I don't care what time it is unless all the dishes are put away in the dishwasher.
Really?
Because I run them at night.
Okay.
So when I get up in the morning, I need, just like you need the
Yeah,
clean kitchen.
start
I
fresh
need the
with the
clean dishwasher.
empty dishwasher.
Well, that makes sense because it's also, yeah.
It's the same exact
Yeah,
idea. Yeah,
right.
same idea.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's, anybody else want to share about consistency?
Just that I know it's important and I have not been consistent, that's the problem. I've been very hit or miss the past year, I guess, really, with my eating. I eat pretty good, but it's the other things. That's where I haven't been consistent. And plus not eating after a certain time. When I was successful, I was not eating after a certain time. And now, just trying to get back to that, just having a cup of tea at night if I want something, but
Yeah, that's great.
yeah.
And that's it. Just starts with, it starts with a decision. That's all it is. It starts with one decision.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just one that, like I said, it's just that 1 degree will make all the difference. Yeah. And
So
you've been
it's-
walking, and that's
Yeah.
good. That's
Yes, I have been
great. So
walking.
that's another,
But I've said, a million times, any diet, any program will work if you make up your mind to it. But if your mind isn't ready, it doesn't matter.
mhm.
I don't care if you're paying $5 a week or $100 a week. If you don't make up your mind to do it, it's not gonna work.
Absolutely. And that's why, a lot of times in like when we were paying for something, sometimes like there's that belief that the more, the cheaper it is, the better value, but literally the more the higher the investment, the more you're gonna commit. It's just the way that is. So, just kind of remembering that. But yeah, you gotta make that decision.
Yep.
I have a couple things about commitment. One is, I really, it's been reinforced for me that it helps me if other people are committed to the similar things to me. Like the support has
Oh,
really
sure.
been helpful
Yeah.
to be committed, knowing it's even like knowing that, oh, I'm having a hard time committing to this, but so are the other folks in the group. And, it's just nice to have that common, whether it's good or bad,
Yeah.
whether you're all committed and you're doing well or not.
That's
or
what's so
being
nice about this
consistent.
group.
That's a really nice thing that you just said, but that's exactly it. Sometimes as a group to sign on, right, to something, it's like, you got to sign on to you do it for the group, right? Like I got to do it because I said it for the group.
Because then next week they might do it for you, or you might do it for that. Yeah, it's like, it all goes around, comes around. And then the other thing I was thinking was, I know that I couldn't be consistent with too many things at once. I had to focus on what's one thing I can do. So I'm having the lemon water. Okay, I'm doing that consistently. And then now what else could I do consistently? And then, so that's how it ended up happening for me. But now there's so many things that I look back, 'cause this is my second year of going through it, the program, that I can list all the changes that I've made, and I've been consistent with them all. Now I want more. I want to add more things and be consistently different with them, like too. So I feel like the more things I can be consistent about doing, the more that inspires me to do more things.
Because you have the energy, right? It's all about energy. You got to have the energy, and energy moves everything,
Yeah.
right? And now it's like, whoa,
The
more.
gratitude practice was key for me too. Every morning, that's consistently, what am I grateful for? And that seems to have sparked a lot of other things.
Yeah, because when you're grateful, how can you be anything else? It's just, you're way up there. Yeah. Beautiful. Those are great. All good shares. All right, so I'm going to go into a new topic unless anybody want to say anything. Okay. Yeah, so maybe we'll talk about energy. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about energy. I'm just going to say one thing about energy. It's really important to know where your energy is. Kind of need to measure it. You need to know, where am I at? Because if you don't know where you are, how are you going to get somewhere else, right? Like you kind of have to, if you know I'm a 10, great, then you're going to be able to move mountains. So that's where you want to maybe do the hard stuff. You're kind of low. Okay, what do I need? Maybe I need to take a nap. Maybe I need to recover, like you nap, right? You need to go to bed early. Got to pay attention, because if you go and you have to keep going and living life and you don't know that I'm depleted, that's where you get sick. Right? That's where things happen. You get in an accident, you cut your finger, those are the things that happen. So it's really important to always monitor your, whether it's daily, throughout the day, where's my energy? What do I need here? Because if you don't know where your energy is, this is related to our program, you also are going to more overeat. If you know where your energy is and you know this, what do I do when my energy is depleted? I mindless eat. I binge, right? I choose the wrong thing. So that's one of the things I'd love to invite you to do, is like have a 0 to 10 and kind of start to track that, just like we've tracked food, and that works for periods of time in our life, and it's helpful. But tracking your energy, that way you can say at the end of the week, that was a 5. So what was I doing? I really wasn't eating enough vegetables. My water intake was down. Just like Joanne said, there are all these things that actually make a recipe for a delicious cake or for a delicious life, right? And they do, play a role. Anybody want to say anything about what they've noticed about their energy or
Well, I
anything?
was just wondering, and Cindy, maybe you know this, maybe there's no answer. Why is it when your energy's low, you want to eat more though?
Yeah.
Why is that? Because I certainly do.
I think it's a charge to the brain. It's like, because sugar, typically that's what you're going for, like, right? Sugar, sometimes with fat, like kind of those maybe even salty. You might go for those. But yeah, I think it's just because it's going to give you energy, because you're not listening to you're not
It
tuning
doesn't
in.
really though, but you think it's going to. but
It might for a
doesn't.
half a second, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've been trained that it's gonna, that 2 million-year-old brain is telling you that. Yeah, but what could we do? That's a better question. What could we do to raise our own energy?
Eat healthier. Right? Is that what you mean? Like,
Uh,
because the
that-
healthier I eat, the more energy I have.
Consistently,
Yeah,
for sure.
But that's easy to say now, but then, you know, you fall into like a bad routine and then you got to remember that. Oh, yes, let me eat healthy again, you know. So to make that, it goes with the other thing, make it consistent. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
Did you want to say something, Jack?
You could take a nap.
You could take a nap.
Mhm.
You could
Yeah.
take, but what if you couldn't take a nap? and you
Sometimes
needed
I
to
just do
shift your
this,
energy?
and just do this a little bit, and then it kind of
Yeah.
works me
So
out.
let's do that. Everybody just check in with your energy and I'm gonna have us do something like where you are and then we're gonna ask again.
I think also like drinking water. Like I feel like when I'm like don't have a lot of energy, I drink like a whole bottle of water. That sometimes helps me like get more energy.
Yeah,
I
that's
did
it.
that the other day thinking that, but yeah, I agree with you. Sometimes you forget to drink water.
Yeah.
Also, I had a statistics professor. I remember him saying that an apple will wake you up better than a cup of coffee. The crunch, the sensory, the crunch, the sugar in the apple, the chewing wakes you up more than a cup of coffee.
I love that because
Yeah.
I always say my thing that I always say to people, if you're not hungry to eat an apple, you're not really hunger. It's hunger above here, not there. But now I can add that. That's amazing. I'm gonna like really tune into that. All right, so I'm gonna ask us all to get ourselves standing up. And now you can just start to move your body when I get this music on.
Just listen to your tarot cards. Dance party.
All right, so the purpose of this dance, you can dance however you want, but our goal is to change your energy to where we were, and we're gonna get ourselves to a 10. Let's do
Oh,
it.
I don't know, it's gonna take me a lot of. This is 5 o'clock. Uh-oh, Georgia.
Stop.
Taking off her jewelry.
Stop. Okay. I guess I can't just hold it. So if we jump, we can do it. Bring our arms, feel it like this is fun. The ceiling can't hold us.
He's like, where are we going on?
Getting hot? Just 30 more seconds. You can do anything for 30 seconds.
Who's in the middle?
Georgia.
Go, Georgia. Go, Georgia.
You go.
Jack.
Oh, you were so brave before. It's okay, you don't have to.
Okay, so we can bring ourselves down and I want you to assess your energy. But are you tired before or are you out of breath? So let's let your heart rate go down. You did really good. You did really, really good.
That was really fun.
Yeah, see, but look at our smiles. We played a game. We're happy. We danced. we're happy. So it's all about that.
Yep.
We all have simple things, right? We need to play more, I think, and we can just put on the music. You know, I have all these like, I don't know, I use Spotify. I have all these playlists I make for myself at different things, and I'll just use them for different reasons, you know? And I just find like if I'm listening to a Zoom or somebody's thing and I'm like, oh, I like that. And then I put the couple words and I find that song, you know? So it's just really fun. It's like, I don't know, that works for me. Maybe you'll have better. I'm always open for tips on things, but just wanted to share that. So tell me, what do you feel? How do you feel now? Now that
My
our heart
legs
rate.
feel a lot better.
Yeah.
They were feeling real weak,
Okay.
and now they're more weak.
Yeah, I do feel more awake. I really do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel more alert too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's good. How about you, Carol?
I feel better than I did. So,
Yeah. That's great.
Not horrible.
So Heather, I just want to note, I didn't really address what she said. Most of the time when we're tired or we're feeling fatigued, it's because we're dehydrated. So really realizing that we are beings of water. We are more water than anything. So if you're feeling fatigued, sometimes we think we're going to go to the food because we're just wired. Our brain tells us things that are not sometimes aren't always real. But that's what we have to do is we're reprogramming this baby. That's all. We just got to reprogram it. It's got a bit of thinking. And like she says, we can't do it all at once. That's why like some of you have been here for a few years and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, yeah, I made the program. If I told you, I can remember with you, I'm like, I want you to join for a year. You're like, a year? That's so long. And I'm like, yeah, she's like, how about 6 months? I'm like, it's gotta be a year. But if I told her in there, you know, it's gonna be 4 years, she would be like, no way, Georgia, I'm out of here. Now I want this done. But like Joanne says, as she sends it so eloquently, plus feel the best I've ever felt in my life. I do this, and now I'm still want more. Now I'm feeling so good. I want more. And you know, now she does so many things from Bible study now to her dancing, to her walking, to her exercise, to her volunteer work, to her caring for people. I mean, what else don't I know that you're doing?
Gotta keep some secrets.
Oh. So all of that plays a role. Anybody else want to make a note about energy?
I feel more energized than her. I think it was part of the dancing, but also just laughing together like that.
Yeah.
It's just something about that that just makes me feel anytime I get
It's
to laugh
fun.
with anyone, it
Yeah.
just like brings my energy up here.
That was not bad.
Yeah, it's just like really fun.
So, but we all have other things that will light us up, right? It's all about turning ourselves on. And I loved, by the way, Kelly, like she's good. The reason I brought her here is because she loves you all, number one, but she's going to be starting to do therapy here and she's going to participate in the intuitive eating aspect of the program for the year. But like, so her thing for me, just to point out how good she is, P comes up and she's like, a passion for you. Like, you know, like she knows like that's like a thing in my life that, well, you know, I want more of, or I don't allow myself to have. Yes, I have passion for what I do in my career, right? I have passion for my dog and my children, but in my other life, in my romantic life, it could use some help, you know, but she just had to point that out there. You know? So, but she's very good that way. Just wanted to let you know that. So here's the next one. And maybe we've touched on this a little bit, but we're not really. So you only get rewarded, not by your intention, because a lot of times I want to get healthy, you know, want to lose weight. That's the intention, right? But you get rewarded for your results. But you only get results if you keep improving your learning, your skills, right? And guess what that means? Failing. You got to fail a whole bunch of times, because guess what? The 7 times you fail and fall, it's the 8th time that it happens. we give up. We're right on that verge so many times in our lives. But it's that next day. It's that next move that you make. And it goes related to this in your health. Like, has any of you felt that way here? Like, I should have gotten this by now. Like, yeah.
Absolutely.
But don't give up on yourselves, because like Joanne just said, I mean, that was just beautiful. And I know I'm picking on you. I don't mean to be, but like, I feel the best I've felt my whole life. Like, how cool is that to be able to say? And guess what? Let's all sing happy birthday. Joanne is going to be turning 60. I hope it's okay to say on Saturday.
Happy birthday.
Not this Saturday, the next Saturday. Sorry. Okay, let's sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joanne. Happy birthday to you.
My goal to be in like as good a shape as I can be. By the time I'm
Yeah,
60.
that's big.
Look what you did, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you all for your help.
Amazing, amazing. So there it is. Just keep sharpening your saw. Keep asking for support, right? Just, and remember, don't do too much. It is about little by little, because when we do too much, what happens? Yeah, and we give up and we get frustrated, and then we beat up on ourselves, and then we have guilt, and then we act out in unhealthy ways, right? It all plays a role. Starts with getting up in the morning, having your gratitude practice, having a good, strong morning routine, right? We do that. Maybe it's lemon water, maybe it's devotionals, maybe it's getting out for a walk. Lisa's doing exercise. Tell us some things. What's the next steps to a nice, healthy, happy day?
A good breakfast.
Yeah.
Good breakfast. Mhm.
And gratitude practice. Did you say that already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have some?
No.
Oh, you were just leaving out.
Stretching, that's a good one, because I do
Yeah.
that now
That's
every
good.
morning.
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, I love it.
Also, if you have your meals planned for the day,
Yes, Carol, good point.
Good one.
Yeah.
That's
that makes all the difference when you're prepared.
exactly what happens. Let's do it both ways. What happens if we're prepared?
We stay on target
Mhm. Exactly.
because during this cleanse, I'm prepared. I have all the right foods in, and I'm not, it's working. Well, I'm staying on course. But if you don't have all the right foods in, then you got off course.
Mhm. Yeah.
And it takes so much more time when you're not prepared.
Yes.
Like, you think you don't
Yeah.
have time at night to like pack your lunch and stuff, but it's worse if you get up in the morning and then you realize, oh darn, I didn't plan my day and pack my food for the day. And then you're, scurrying around getting your food ready rather than trying to be prepared for the day. I think that's a really good thing, Carol.
Yeah.
And like we talked about energy, and I was thinking that like when you're low energy and you want the sugary stuff or the bad stuff, whatever, if you're already prepared and you have something healthy to reach for,
Mhm.
prepare it, because you don't have energy to prepare it anyway, so it's already prepared.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. Yeah. And health is our greatest wealth, right? Like that's the bottom
I
line.
love that one phrase because that's so true.
It is true.
Mhm.
It is so true.
So now let's just talk about another thing, about what happens if we don't plan.
You grab something, it's not healthy.
So what happens to our energy?
Goes down.
It goes down.
And then
What?
sometimes
I
it's a
do it the
chain
other way. I
reaction.
think that I'm guilty of this. I do it the other way. If I don't plan my meals, then I just don't eat. And then I get like a headache, and then
Yeah.
I'm like cranky. So I do it the other way. I just like don't eat. So
Yeah. So, but same
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
same result is the same. Not necessarily feeling our best,
no,
right?
yeah.
And then not only that, then we're not able to show up as the best us that we can for ourselves, but for the other people that are in our lives, whether they're our friends or our children or our spouses. Like we're, grumpy. I can remember when my children and myself would be doing like super eating really well. we got along so nice, and as soon when somebody's eating a little out of sorts, my gosh, and it was so much harder. But when we were all eating well, we were just simpatico. It was very
Not
nice.
putting this little man on the spot here, but he is more aware of it now when he has too many sugary drinks or stuff like that. He's already learning at this age, like,
Do you know that?
like,
Yeah,
he knows.
Yeah.
He knows he can't
that's
have,
awesome. That's
because it
awesome.
affects his mood and
Mhm.
turns into like a big fight, like after. But now he knows, so he just doesn't even ask.
How old
Yeah.
are you, Jack?
8,
Wow. I need you to talk to my dad. You know how old my dad is?
80.
80. Yes. And you're more
Exactly.
aware of yourself than he is.
So now what stops us from planning?
We don't have time.
Yeah, that's probably
You
the
think you
biggest.
don't, yeah. it's
Well,
like-
Okay, so now,
That's
okay,
an
we don't have time. Let's go over that
It's an
objection.
excuse.
It's an
It's not-
excuse, but
Yes.
let's name some of the things that we might, each of us, if we'll go, everybody's got to hold accountable here. What's one thing that you might be doing, spending too much time doing, that is creating you not to have enough time
Sleeping.
sleeping? Okay.
On your phone.
Social media, phone,
Watching scroll.
did I hear watching?
TV,
Watching TV, exactly. Binge watching Netflix could be another one. How about like talking to somebody that's like draining your energy on the phone? Do
Yeah.
you have any of them in your life?
Yeah.
I mean, we all have some of them, right?
Not you,
It
no.
just,
Or me.
but no, but these are the things that make some difference. We gotta learn how to be that fly on the wall to let ourselves. And if you're not gonna do it for you, that's why we are in a group, right? We ask somebody else to help hold us accountable on those things because we all have time. I don't care. And we gotta make this happen, right? Because once again, we just said one conversation ago, health is our greatest wealth. So we have to have time. It's gotta happen. And guess what? You need help with something? Ask somebody to come over, have a work party for something. Let's get it done. Because like Carol says, the planning our meals, planning our day, having the food ready is so important. But not just that. That's just one aspect of it. We talked about the gratitude practice. We kind of started talking about energy, movement. You gotta move, like you gotta move, and you gotta do. It's walking and stretching and strength training, and it's just so important. You gotta have some time for quiet. You gotta have stillness, whether that's meditation, however that is, visualization. But wherever we talked about, we got to get you in that belief state. Wherever your next goal is, if it's 5 pounds, if it's 3 good plant-based meals, I don't know, whatever that next step is for you, you got to believe it. You got to visualize it. I see myself doing that. And you do that enough times, it will just the how figures itself out. Did you have something you want to say? I feel like she's like bursting with
Yes.
stuff to say.
It just makes so much sense what you're saying about what you're putting out there and the energy and everything. I've personally seen a lot of that recently, where when my energy changes and I'm kind of putting that out there, I'm getting the same kind of things I'm putting out back, which is really nice. So there is something to it.
Mhm.
It took me a long time to kind of realize that and figure it out, but
Yeah.
it's amazing the difference that you can feel when your energy changes.
Mhm. And energy follows energy. Wherever we focus, energy finds its way, right? If we don't focus our energy, what happens?
Wandering aimlessly. It's like-
Yeah, we're doing this like we're like a ping pong ball, right?
Yeah.
And then there's not like we're just nothing's getting accomplished, or we don't feel fulfilled. We're living a life of just feeling raw and ragged, and that's not fun either. So these are all just things to think about, just to spend some time thinking and planning often. Not just your food. Your meals are super important, but more than that, what am I going to do that's fulfilling? Where can I take some of this energy that might not be? Where that's the other thing. When you're in that dumps, go help somebody else. Find somebody else that needs help. You'll feel better again. I know most of you are caregivers in this room. Every single one of you is. So you get that part. But that's why many of you are caregivers, but you might not always give it to yourself. Got to give that time as well. So that's, I mean, is there anything else that anybody else wants to share? No? Okay, so I just have a favor for you all, is if you would fill out like a program survey. It would only take a few minutes. Just another, evaluation for yourself of where you are now, but it'll help you kind of gear yourselves forward for next year. I do have the application or the contracts for next year. I know we didn't really, like I said, wherever you were last year, kind of have the same deal. So you could go that way. You could take them home, you could stay here. However, but would you mind get those on the desk, the surveys? And there's, did anybody bring pens?
There should be some back there. One or two on my purse.
Yes, I have a pen.
And I did make tea, but I didn't finish it.
Excuse me.
Thank you. Now for 2050. I'm gonna to border for me. I think it's a little dirty now, but thank you very much.
So pretty.
Oh, what a
you
good
know, he's a product of
helper.
America. Thank you. Uh-oh. It's okay,
Okay.
sweetheart.
Okay.
You need one more pen?
Yeah,
I'll just take this sheet.
it's a purple pen,
Mhm.
my favorite.
Thank you.
So I did make a pot of oolong tea if anybody wants it. The cups are out there.
It's so good. It's like my
Yeah.
new favorite tea. I'm afraid the caffeine's gonna keep me up.
Oh,
If
so
I have
well,
a
there's
cup
herbal tea
now.
out there too.
Okay, but I do, when I found it, I was like, oh my gosh, what have I been missing? This is so,
It is
it's
good, right?
like, it's something, I don't know.
Gentle.
Yes, it
It's
is
not
gentle.
bitter.
I have it every morning. I love it so much. I read that it was a cross between a green and a black. Is that correct?
I
Like-
think so. It's kind of has that fermented, they kind of, the one that I have, they kind of take it and they kind of roll it in balls and it's been like a bit fermented, so.
That's really nice. That's really good.
Good luck, we have writing music. Sorry, Carol, I should have sent you.
Oh,
I'll
that's
send
okay.
I'll send it to you on Google Drive.
Google Drive. Okay.
So like, I'll send it to you in an email like later.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good. All right.
I have one. Am I supposed to have more than one?
So I guess that Carol, you're here. I mean, you're more than welcome to stay on, but you're. more
No,
than
but
welcome to
I'm
live
gonna
your life.
get off, I think. Yeah, and
Okay.
maybe we'll talk soon, Georgia.
Okay,
and
let's-
you can just, I'm pretty open, so
Okay, so I'll
I
just
don't-
call you.
yeah, just text me like you have time between blah, 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 and we'll talk,
Okay.
okay?
Okay,
Sounds
sounds good.
perfect.
Okay.
Thank you
Bye.
all. Bye. Bye.